I'm standing here on what might be the most ambitious project humanity has ever undertaken. This isn't a movie set or a fancy computer simulation, this is Mars, and behind me is humanity's first permanent colony on another planet. Right. So the first thing you notice when you step onto Mars is the landscape. It's alien. The ground beneath my feet is this fine reddish dust that gets everywhere, and I mean everywhere. It's not like sand on Earth, it's finer, almost powdery. And the sky, that's something else entirely. Looking up, you see this gradient of colors, from a dusty orange near the horizon to a deep dark crimson overhead. It's beautiful, but in a way that constantly reminds you that you're not on Earth anymore. Now, the thing is, we can't just live out here in the open. Mars isn't exactly hospitable to human life, so we've built these incredible structures, geodesic domes. They're massive, transparent things that dominate the landscape. From a distance, they look almost like soap bubbles reflecting the Martian sunlight. But here's the interesting bit. These aren't just any domes. They're marvels of engineering, designed to withstand the harsh Martian environment while providing a safe, Earth-like atmosphere inside. Step inside one of these domes, and you're transported to a completely different world. Well, actually, it's more like you've been transported back to Earth. The air is breathable, the temperature is comfortable, and most surprisingly, there's green everywhere you look. I've got to say, the first time I saw all this greenery on Mars, it took my breath away. Of course, the domes aren't the whole story. Surrounding them is a network of utility buildings, each playing a crucial role in keeping the colony functioning. There are power plants harnessing solar and nuclear energy, water reclamation facilities, laboratories, workshops. It's essentially a small city. One of the most impressive parts of this support network is the landing pads. These aren't just flat areas of ground. They're high-tech facilities designed to handle the advanced spacecraft that ferry people and supplies between Earth and Mars. The ships themselves are something else, sleek metallic marvels that look more like something out of science fiction than real life. But they're very real, and they're our lifeline to Earth. It's quite something to watch these ships take off and land. The precision required is astounding. Now let's talk about how we get around out here. Mars rovers have come a long way since the days of Spirit and Opportunity. The ones we use now are like a cross between a tank and a Swiss Army knife. They're big, sturdy vehicles equipped with mechanical arms that can perform a variety of tasks. What's really fascinating is the tracks these rovers leave behind. In the fine Martian dust, you can see the history of our exploration written in tire tracks. Some of these tracks have been here for months, barely disturbed by the thin Martian winds. It's a constant reminder of how new and unexplored this world still is. Of course, at the heart of all this technology and alien landscape are the people. The astronauts here are some of the most highly trained individuals I've ever met. These suits are a far cry from the bulky ones used in the Apollo missions. They're sleek, flexible, and packed with technology. Watching the astronauts work, unloading supplies, setting up equipment, you get a real sense of the challenges they face every day. It's humbling, really. But the astronauts aren't alone out here. Alongside them are a variety of robotic assistants. These aren't the humanoid robots you might see in movies. They're specialized machines designed for specific tasks. Some help with construction, others with scientific experiments, and some even assist with medical procedures. It's fascinating to watch the interplay between human and machine in this harsh environment. One of the most surreal experiences here is looking up and seeing Earth. From Mars, Earth is just another planet in the sky, rising and setting like the sun. But it's not just a pale blue dot. You can actually make out continents and swirling cloud patterns. It's a constant reminder of where we came from and what we're working towards. I've spent hours just staring at it, really. It's a perspective that changes you. Standing here, looking at this colony, it's hard not to think about the future. This is just the beginning. Plans are already in motion for expanding the colony, for pushing further into the Martian frontier. There's talk of terraforming, of turning Mars into a second Earth. It's an enormous challenge, but looking at what's been achieved here, you can't help but feel that anything is possible. And that's pretty exciting. As I prepare to leave Mars and return to Earth, I'm struck by the magnitude of what's been accomplished here. This colony represents more than just a scientific achievement. It's a new chapter in human history. We're no longer bound to one planet. We've become a multi-planet species. And that, perhaps, is the most exciting thing of all. Who knows what we'll achieve next? It's been an incredible experience, and I'm grateful to have been a part of it.